What's up, Fuente Friday lovers and cigar enthusiasts and happy people all around the world? All right, so yes, all you have to do is comment to win. Every comment is an entry. So put me to work. This is going to last 15 minutes, and you got to comment as many times as you want in the 15 minutes. Let's see what you guys can do. All right, and the prize, it's going to be a Fuente ashtray, a Fuente hat, a Fuente maybe rock glasses, or some coffee cups. You never know. So, I am waiting for Cynthia, but she is not here at the moment. Carlito is supposed to come in as well. So, we shall just see. In the meantime, let me go ahead and tell you what's coming up this Sunday on the Professor Show. Charlie really wants to win. Go ahead, Charlie. Keep on trying. Everybody, every comment is an entry to win. So this is my cigar for this day. Beautiful day. We finally have some sunny weather. My gosh. Hello, everybody. Hey, Carl. Hello, Harley. Hello, Brian. Joey, what's up, Forrest? And Mark. Long live the queen. But where is she? The queen is not here at the moment. We need her. We need her to be here. You know, there's something meditative about lighting your cigar for that first few seconds of just focusing on your cigar. Hello, what am I smoking? Oh, I am the queen. Ah, thanks, Harley. I am smoking an original Opus X. Yeah, that's delicious. Hello from Utah. Hey, Utah, the whole state. Yes, it is a great cigar, Carl. What did you smoke? See, what do you I'm smoking this. Okay, so who else? I thought I saw another question. What are you guys smoking? Why don't you tell me what you guys are having this wonderful evening? Okay, so guess who we have on this weekend? For the Professor Show, we have Mr. Pete Johnson. You guys know who Pete Johnson is? Hmm? He's a great, I don't know, he's going to be an excellent guest on our show this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Okay, guys, remember to go to our show on Sunday and be sure to follow me so that you can catch all the free stuff and the cool stuff. What's up, kid? Hey, Ben. Yay, preach on. Yeah, you're excited about it. Good, Schmidt. I'm glad. Walter, what's up? Yay, I love Olivia. That's nice. And Oliva. Tatawahe's excellent as well. A couple of you guys are smoking the same thing. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how we find out so much about each other? We're like, oh. I know I found out way more cigars than I ever would being alone. Hey, Carlito, holy cheat, young lady, yeah, swimming in the deep dark sea with that cigar. Keep your floaters nearby. Okay. Is that bad? I don't know. Carlito, where are you? I gave you a link. He said that he would come on and talk about Mr. Pete. I need him to talk about Mr. Pete Johnson. So, and Cynthia should be here in a little while. But anyways, for the next 15, I've got 10 minutes left. So the next 10 minutes, every comment is an entry to win. Right? That's going to be fabulous. And I don't know, rock glasses, some coffee cups. You guys like the Fuente coffee? Do I ever send out autographs? I have not yet, but that is a new project that we have started. So yes, there will be some autographs of some stuff. So yeah, that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. And Also, did you guys see my birthday party? Holy mackerel, my good God. That was like a big jambalaya of like cameos from the cigar world. I don't know about you, but I ain't never seen so many people on the same screen. It was straight up like the Brady Bunch on steroids. Seriously. It was everybody. Oh, look. Carlito just came in. Hello. What's up,
Wait
Carlito?
a minute. I was happy Fuente Friday.
I was
How
glad I didn't have my earbuds.
how are you? What happened? You hear me?
I can. I can hear you.
Okay, wait a second, because I'm now in the Fuente dark bathroom, privacy. Let me see. I'm trying to fix things up. I'm sitting on the seat and I'm trying to get the sink in front of me, whatever. It doesn't work, but it doesn't matter because I'm with my favorite lefty,
What's
Melanie Sixto.
up? Yay! How was your day, Carlito?
The day was nonstop, but it was so exciting. It was so much fun. Uh, it was a great day with Reinhold and a Cigar Journal and being able to reminisce of all the years past of events that we've had together and seeing people of the industry, beautiful people that I love. And it was just a special feeling, even though we had to do it under a difficult situation. It was a great morning. It was a Cigar Journals Awards, and it was very nice. And then I had a I had an opportunity to have an interview with a person that I didn't know, never had been on her show, uh, the Nice Leon, and it was just a really deep interview. And sometimes in life, you just need to dig within. It's like it's there, but you just got to get the shovel and know about dig it up, and all of a sudden, there's water underneath the desert. And it was just nice. I had a great interview. I had a great day. It's a
What
Fuente
was the name of
Friday.
it? Where can we find that? I'm gonna have to go and look for that.
Well, it was on. It was cigar and talk or smoke and talk.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
When you said great
yeah,
lady,
the
I was like,
nice,
I
yes,
figured it was
and
her.
it was just spectacular, and it just it just the questions that was asked and everything. It was different, but
Oh, good.
it
I'm
was
happy.
meaningful
I'm
for me. But
excited.
anyway,
I'm gonna check it
it's
out.
not about tonight. Is not about what happened in my day. I like to know what happened in your day, your week. I know it's been an incredible week. You're still celebrating a birthday. And seriously, look who's there. The party animal. My little baby sister.
Right?
Hello. Happy
Hello.
Oh,
Fuente Friday, guys. Happy birthday, Melanie.
thank
Hello,
you.
brother.
You know what? It's been an incredible week. I think this is a week that should be captured in history and really memorized forever. Because when you have
Yes.
such a party that's not part of the industry, that it's just improvised. And you have the greats like Rocky Patel, Nish Patel, you have Abe, you have so many people, and Grammy winners, the great Arturo Sandoval, and just over and over, and so many people that come to pay tribute to a young lady who has really contributed so much. It brings smiles to people's hearts, and that's the beautiful thing about these programs, and that's all we intend to do for as long as we can. It's just to bring a smile to people's hearts. And Melanie, you have done that. Happy
I
birthday!
agree.
Because
Happy
birthday is
birthday.
not one day; it's a week,
It's
it's a
a
month,
month.
and it's a year and year and year. And keep
Yes.
counting.
A toast to
Just
Yeah.
you, my
keep
dear.
counting.
Happy birthday, darling. I
Thank
hope
you.
you've been
Oh,
having a beautiful week.
absolutely. Absolutely. Been having an
So,
excellent week.
my favorite lefty. Let me know. It's dark. Obviously, there already. It's dark here.
Just getting there.
Uh, where did you leave the famous ball? And where is my favorite outfielder, Winston? Where did you leave him? Is he around? How was your day today? What did you do? Oh man! He's
I
always
made him
there.
I made him
Oh,
sit
hello,
with me.
Winston.
No, he hates the camera. He's so funny because he's like the best good-looking dog I've ever seen. I don't know why he was left in the shop for as long as he was left because I was like, this dog is adorable. And so, but he is the only dog that cannot stand the camera. Like he literally will not let me take a picture of him. That's why you don't see pictures of Winston because he's like, so it's hilarious because I'm like a total selfie queen and he's like, no.
You
Your
know,
He
dogs are beautiful.
usually somebody's doing the interview and you're there supporting and everything. But if I may now, because that's something that I've learned, everything in life is when you're somebody you want to dance with, as I said earlier in the program, and I realized that you don't know who that person is, but you start dancing with them. In the very beginning, you're stepping on each other's toes. But after a while, things start synchronizing, and you feel the comfort that you just want to ask them one more time to the dance floor. And with this, I'm just trying to approach you and ask you a little bit because there's always you that are supporting an interview. You've never been interviewed as far. Yeah, you've been interviewed sometimes, but you're very sophisticated and very delicate in the way you answer things and everything. And you never had any really. I know you're the lefty that throws the long shot and everything. I always say, Melanie, tell Winston go long, like my favorite hero, Dan Marino
Go
would say,
long. Yeah.
go long.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
my question is, where did you find where did you find this beautiful friend named Winston, which you named Winston? Where did you find them? Because I'm very curious to know, and I'm sure many people will know the true Melanie when they find out, which I don't know the story. I'm just starting to feel it. And you give little hints. You don't talk about yourself, but the world needs to know who Melanie Cisco is. Where did you find Winston?
Actually, we used to. So, I had a former boyfriend, and so
We all do.
yeah, him and I used to go and
Not
eat
me.
sushi,
Not me.
and
No, not you.
Yet,
so we
yet, yet, yet. You never say never. Yet.
never say never. So we used to go eat sushi all the time at this great place, and
Oh,
it
I'm a
closed down.
sushi.
Yeah, I loved it. Oh, it was great. And so we would go there, and across it was an outdoor mall, but across the little walkway or whatever, was this small dog pet, store, and it was a shop. But this dog was still in there, and I kept seeing him, and he was so sweet. And I would almost go eat sushi every single night just to go see
To
Winston,
see
or
him.
Oh, wow.
and so finally, my boyfriend went and bought him for me and called me and was like, "We're coming home."
Oh, that's
And so,
beautiful.
there he's like, yeah. So he bought me the dog, and he's actually on sale. But I watched him for almost like 3 months before, because
How,
I didn't
how
want.
old is he?
He's 6 years old now.
Okay, beautiful.
He was 5 months old when I bought him. So people had left him in the shop for a while.
Mm. Well,
You really,
we can see that you're a cigar. I mean, I'm sorry, cigar too. But you can see that you're an animal lover. That you love your
well,
dog.
first of all, and I wanted to hear that from you because of my children and my nieces and my family. We've always been animal lovers. We were grown on animals. We respect animals just like as we respect our neighbor, our brother, our sister, and everything. And I wanted to ask you that question, especially for my daughter, that is such a big
Animal
protector
lover.
of animals and is
Yes.
so involved with Humane Society, with the foundation, everything she does. But I also want to mention, and I have to say, I take my hat off to Mark.
Yeah.
Really seriously, because me, I would have poor Winston. Me, the jealousy that I would have had with Winston and everything. Mark is a super human being. Everything he loves you, and that's
Uh,
what true love is about. But the love you have for Winston, everything that's beautiful. I love it, and we could go on and talk about life and everything. But it's so much fun. I love it, and I just wish that every Monday or every Tuesday or every
Wednesday,
afternoon.
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, it's Thursday too. I could see my favorite lefty winding up
I love it.
and
So
going
Winston
like
loves it
this
too.
and throwing. Just don't, whatever you do, don't ever move to a condominium because that will be a problem.
Oh no,
And
you have
Right.
to
seeing
have that
Winston run
beautiful
after the
yard that
ball
you
and
have.
squeezing it, and
We only upgrade.
it's so much fun.
Well,
Yeah, so we
I,
that's so funny because the reason why Winston was bought for me is because I was actually working in a studio that worked with power plates, and so I'd run these classes, and I was we're in Florida. You guys kind of know that the season, during the summer we get very slow, so it was extremely slow, and there was not picking up, and so I was spending too much time
Danny
alone.
Williams is saying hello. I'm sorry. I'm
Hi,
Oh,
sorry,
that's
Melanie.
okay.
Michi,
Danny Williams is saying
Michi,
hello.
mija, te
No,
quiero.
Carlito, do you see Danny in back of me? I'm at some
Oh,
friend's
Dan,
house. Danny
yeah,
Williams, yes.
oh, Danny boy,
Yes.
there's Danny
And
boy.
Claire's getting
Where,
it was his birthday.
where's
Oh, that's
We're
great.
Jackie?
out at his house.
Where's
Oh,
Jackie?
Jackie's over there on the other
Where's my
side.
favorite
Yeah.
Jackie?
Sorry,
One
Melanie,
day
I didn't
we have
mean
to
to
get a tour
interrupt
of
you,
this.
darling.
That's
I didn't
You
okay.
know,
mean to.
Melanie,
You
she
got a
rubs
lot
it
of
in
people to meet when
because
you come
she's
to
in my
Tampa.
neighborhood, and
Oh,
I'm on
good.
the other side of the world in the Caribbean, locked down, and she rubs it in with people that I love and
No, no,
everything that
no.
they're watching.
Yeah, well,
But
it's nice
it's
to
all fun.
start getting out a little bit. Like last night, I met with Dr. Gugino and Bobby Newman to talk about our vision program that we've been doing over 9 years with our foundation in the Dominican. So I actually went to Davidoff Cigar Lounge. We sat outside in the front,
The best.
but it was nice to
Yeah.
get out. I hadn't been there since the end of February, and to see old friends and all. It felt really good. I hadn't been
Cynthia,
here for many months,
Cynthia,
so it's so
it's the
nice.
best because
It
we have
really
it in
is.
Tampa. We love the Davidoff
Yeah.
Cigar Lounge with Jeff
J-
Borshowitz and his
Yes,
wife
yes.
Tanya.
They're big
It's family.
supporters.
It's
Angel said to
family.
tell you hello,
Yeah, no,
and
I love
Tommy and
them.
everybody. Yeah.
Absolutely. But you know what?
But just to get out, to go to a cigar lounge felt so different because it's been
I,
so
I
many
ne-
months.
we need to get a little, like a little subsidized or something. I don't know what you call it, like a little chapter headquarters near Naples, because that's where all the fun is at. You got to
Yeah.
be with Nish
Oh
and
yeah.
Rocky. I'm seeing Rocky lately. Rocky lately is becoming serious. He is like he's got so much pressure from everything. He's really. I don't want to say anything from the Rocky when we were 20 years ago together. But Rocky, see him, he's like a serious and everything. Rocky and I used to rock down the place together, and I see
He's
Rocky.
still like
But
that, I'm sure,
Yeah.
when
well, I
you're
don't know.
around
I'm
him.
sure he is, but I see him so focused and so focused on what he has to do for the industry and for people, and everything he's
We'll have
doing.
to go visit Byrne because
Yeah,
he
no,
has.
that's what I was gonna say.
I
I
was
want to.
happy for the lounge in New York that won, but I was hoping that today at the Cigar Journal Award ceremony that Rocky Burns would get the best lounge because
They
his
listen.
lounges are beautiful.
They're
They
absolutely
are.
beautiful. They're absolutely
Yeah,
beautiful. But that's what I'm gonna say. I wish I lived near Naples to hang around
we could go visit.
with Nish because I know Rocky's always working. But Nish, I would want to. Nish is one of my heroes in
I
life.
know, he's so
It's
funny.
just
Nish is a load of
every
fun.
time
I
he's been
watched
so good to us. He's been so good to all the family. I just want to hug him all the time. I
Oh
love
my god.
Nish and
Well, talk
Nimish.
Nimish. Oh, Nimish is a
Nimish is
bomb.
doing great.
Yes, as
He's
he
they're all in this
yeah.
exercise, getting
Yes,
working out
yes,
and
yes,
everything.
yes.
They're
I
doing
see
great.
that.
But but that's so funny. I actually watched the birthday show again on
Uh
a
huh. Uh huh.
the other night because I just had. I mean, I had to. I don't
Of
remember all of
course,
it.
yes, I did
I,
So
too.
I keep
it
watching
Yes.
it
cracked.
too.
It cracks me up whenever Nish is like, "Here, drink more." Here, oh, he
Oh
kept stopping
yes,
me when
and
Abe was asking
Nimish.
us a question, and
Oh Nish.
he's
Oh,
like,
he'll give you
"Well,
those
tell him. No,
martinis.
tell him. You have to tell them." I'm like, Nish, like it's so funny.
But Melanie, that's what I'm referring to because, we go back a long time, and I remember when Rocky first entered the industry with Indian tobacco and everything, and Rocky was a party animal. Rocky was like everybody's envy. Everybody wanted to be like Rocky. He was a movie star. A movie star. He was like he was just his garage. And many times Rocky and I close places down and after the events and everything. But I'm so I'm, listen. It's just good to witness and compare, and to see Rocky how all of a sudden I sense, because I'm the same way too, and maybe people say, well, Carlitos, whatever. We're occupied with so many things. We're looking to fight for the industry. Today, Rocky was talking about what the events coming in the
Right,
future, that we all
September.
have to
Yeah.
unite and things like that. And we're so consumed with fighting for our industry and everybody else to unite everyone that we forget the moments. And it's all about
The
the yin and the
present.
yang. It's all about the yin and the yang. But somebody has to always be the one in the front is smiling and everything. Even though
I'll do
sometimes
it all day long. I don't care.
sometimes I'm in the
Me too.
trenches or underneath the bunker. I have Cynthia out there all the time that she's with me, but she's out there because she has more energy in me to get and keep the bubble going and to really express what our family feels. And that's where I see with the combination, the 1-2 punch of the Patel brothers. And don't underestimate the cousin. The
The
cousin
cousin.
is he's
I'll tell you,
unbelievable.
I miss the TAA conventions where we all get together and just really enjoy one another's company. The PCA, and I know y'all are going to have the podcast on September 29. So for everybody to tune in for that. And
Very
today,
important.
talking about awards, today the Cigar Journal ceremony was today, and Arturo Fuente received Don Carlos, the best Dominican brand.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
so that
Congratulations.
congratulations
it
to
was
the Fuente
it,
family, to Carlito,
Yes.
to myself, to all of us. We're very, very proud. That
it
was a
was a
wonderful
huge honor,
ceremony
but
today.
it's a huge honor. But again, everybody,
Best brand, Dominican Republic.
everybody deserved an award because
Oh, I agree. Of
everybody
course,
every nominee makes great cigars. Every
I
country
agree.
makes great cigars. But it wasn't about the award. Somebody has to win. And what makes me most proud that this is something that is elected by consumers, not by the organization that
Right.
presents the awards. I'm very proud of that. But everybody deserves to win. They're all great cigars. They're all great people. They
No,
all work very
of
hard.
course.
What
But we
to
feel very
me,
proud.
yes, absolutely, and I'm very grateful. I never want
Yes,
to underestimate that.
of
But what
course.
I think is the most important thing of this event that took place is that all the manufacturers from Cuba, from Italy, from Russia,
Right,
from
right.
Nicaragua, from Mexico, from the Dominican Republic, all over were in this program. People who make accessories, people who support the industry, the
Across
cigar
the globe.
lounges,
It's
the
international.
foundation internationally is a
Yes.
platform that it's like the Academy Awards. We're
It was
all together. We're all
fantastic.
celebrating for one another.
Yes.
Today, you win. Tomorrow, maybe I have an
Right.
opportunity. Next day, someone else. It's it's the Academy Awards.
Yes.
But what made me most proud this year is
Yes.
that Cigar Journal recognized
Robert
those
Levine.
legacies and
Yes.
those
Oh, yes. I
legends of
love
the
that.
past. The Benjamin Menendez,
Yes. The ones that won the
the
leadership award.
Zeno
That was
Davidoff,
beautiful.
the Stanford
Yes.
Newman,
Padron. That
the
was fantastic.
Jose Orlando Padron, the people who are not around to, because
Yes.
there's
I
so many
loved it.
people. And let me just say something. I know this is not an interview. I feel really bad, Melanie. Let me
No,
shut
this is
up.
great.
What are you talking
No, but
about?
it's wonderful the
No.
way
This
that
is
they
what we're
showed
supposed
all
to
the
be.
different leadership
About
awards.
it's about whoever who's watching, and they
Yes.
all love
Yeah.
it right now.
Yes,
Just
But
but I think that our father was the first one in 2005, wasn't it, to get the
yes, Cynthia.
leadership
Yes.
awards? I love it,
Yes.
and I'd love to see Benjamin Menendez's face, Stanford
Yes.
Newman. It was beautiful,
Yes.
and this
Yes.
year Robert Levine, our partners from Ashley, won. So
Yes. Yes. I was.
congratulations to Robbie Levine.
Yes, to he was so well deserved. Such a great, humble man, and such a brother and dear friend of mine since the beginning. But it's not about us. It's not about the present. We can never forget who was there before us. Who's the one that struggled and
I
built this?
agree. Oops.
It built this platform, this foundation for us to grow on. And I say that because there's so many people who are passionate now, and through the media, through programs like this, there's a lot of people who would love to get in the world of cigars, and I welcome them all because everyone deserves an opportunity. And everyone that was on that program who was recognized, who have been around 100 years ago, no longer with us, they started without nothing, with a dream,
Yep.
and they are the foundation of what we are
I
today.
agree.
So
100%. Beautifully
anybody who
said.
has a dream and has the will and is willing to sacrifice and be
Yes.
patient, please, we want you in our industry. We want you to
We
join us. I
welcome you.
welcome you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100%.
I
Yes.
absolutely.
Amen to that, brother.
It's the most beautiful industry in the world. It's the only
I
industry I know
agree. I
that could
agree.
grasp and embrace people all around the world.
I
And that
agree.
it,
Amen.
once you enter this world,
Cheers to that.
you're part of the family. We're all one. Cheers.
Oh,
Salud.
cheers to that. That's so beautiful. I agree. I can't imagine me in any other industry in the world other than our cigar industry. Well,
Cynthia,
let's talk
wait a
about
minute.
Meet
Wait a
the
minute. I feel
Professor
really bad.
show.
I'm
It's
sorry.
coming up
Our dear
Sunday.
host.
Yeah,
Our dear
exactly.
host. Yes, speak. Cynthia, I
Let's
didn't come
talk
here.
about.
Cynthia, I've been around you for 60 years of my life.
Oh,
No, we're
Lordy.
gonna talk
Oh,
about
I
the
Lordy.
wanted I
professor
wanted to see
show.
Melanie. I wanted to talk to Melanie. I want to hear what Melanie has to say.
Melanie, let's talk about Meet the Professor this coming Sunday. We have Pete Johnson that's going to join us.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
Can you
What
let
yes,
everybody know how they
I,
can tune in?
I'm gonna
amazing.
let. I am so you can see the ticker tape right down at the bottom. It says the professor's or Facebook.com, the professor show. It's gonna be live. You can catch it. It'll be streaming live from there. You can also catch it on our YouTube channel, which is about to show, and you guys can go there and see it all. So that is our YouTube channel. You can go there, tinyurl.com, The Professor Show. And be sure to catch us at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time on The Professor Show. It's going to be Sunday. It's going to be fabulous with Pete Johnson. But I'm going to need Miss Cynthia to tell me who is Pete
Oh, my
Johnson.
God.
Oh
Well,
my
we've
God. Oh
seen
my
Pete
God.
Johnson
Pete.
since he was a young kid. He's originally, if I
No,
may
don't
say,
say
he's
young
originally
kid.
from
He
Maine.
was. He was a young kid. So was I. Please
Yeah,
don't
we were
say
all
he's a young
young.
kid. Breaks
Well,
my
it's
heart.
true. Oh, my
I
God. Wait a
was
minute. I'm
too.
losing y'all. Okay. So he's originally from Maine. And then he went to LA when he was 18 years old to play music. And then when he came across the cigar industry, he fell in love with the cigar industry. So when Carlos and I met him, he was working at the Grand Havana Club. And he must have been like 18, 19 years old. So if you know Pete Johnson, he has beautiful
Cynthia.
tattoos.
Cynthia, sorry.
Yes.
It's all relative. He must have
Well,
been
I'm
30.
talking about
He
Pete
must have been
Johnson.
30 years old. To you, he looked 18 or 19.
No.
Oh, my Lord.
When he left Maine to go to LA to study music, he was 18. That's when he moved there. Then
Wow.
soon after that, he got into the cigar industry. And if you see him, he has beautiful tattoos. And he has a Fuente Fuente Opus X tattoo. He has an Arturo Fuente tattoo. And our father, Carlos Fuente, gave him the name Tattoo Pete. Everybody calls him Tattoo Pete. And our father gave him that nickname, right or wrong.
No, it's
And
true
then,
because my father had a way to identify people because
yes, yes,
he's
yes.
just like my sometimes it's you realize who you are because where you come from. My grandmother could not remember anyone's name. She
Right,
used to
right,
call
right,
Cynthia
right.
Sylvia,
Oh, yeah,
and our
absolutely,
cousin Sylvia
100%.
Cynthia.
Yes,
She used
yes.
to call me Arturito, Arturo Junior
Oh,
Arturito, and
yes,
my cousin
yes.
Arturo
I find
Carlito.
myself doing the
It's
same
the way
thing
it
now. It's
is.
terrible.
So we've all learned to give nicknames to people
Yes. And our
because
father was
we
famous
remember
for
the
that.
nicknames. So my father's not a person with names. So when he met this young man, he was so passionate and everything that came to see us many, many years ago when he first met him. He saw he had tattoos. My father goes, "What the hell is this?" He goes,
Yes.
and he rolled up his sleeve. He had a big open sex.
Beautiful, beautiful.
First of all,
Oh,
my
my
father
God.
thought he was out of his mind to put an open sex tattoo on thing.
Yeah.
He
But
said,
he
"What
did
the?" He
with
said,
pride.
"Why isn't there not a Don Carlos tattoo there?"
And then he got one that.
What the hell
He
does
got
my
that
son
after.
know about cigars? But anyway, my
That's
father
funny.
nicknamed him Tattoo Pete,
Pete.
and that Tattoo Pete, and we within the industry,
That's
Tattoo
the
Pete,
whole
Tattoo Pete, Tattoo
industry.
Pete, a long time ago before he was even a manufacturer. And I heard, I'm not sure, I don't want to say it. I'll let him say that. You can ask him, Melanie, but I'm pretty sure and everything. Tatuaje, which means tattoo in Spanish, the name
Right, the tattoo
Tatuaje
in
for his
Spanish.
brand
Yes.
was inspired by his nickname Tattoo Pete.
Yes,
So it goes to show
absolutely.
you what a small world we
Small
live in.
world. Yeah, it all
Small world we live in.
intertwines.
Absolutely.
Yes. And
How
then
it's
in
all
Now,
how it's all
2003,
related.
he went into the business directly and he came out with his brand, Tatuaje, in
oh, nice.
2003. So he's going to be able to tell us all his story and his journey in the industry. So we're so honored that he's going to be part of our show. And
But the,
like I
Yeah.
say, we've been brought up together and we're very, I mean, we feel like he's part of family. Now he's a man in his 40s and he's done so well in this industry.
30s,
He is
30s, 30s, 40s.
Carlito, Tony wants to say hello, or Jackie
Oh,
better said.
Jackie, te
Say
quiero.
hello.
Hi, Jackie. How are you?
We grew up together since we were basically
Yeah,
born.
yeah. You know what? Let me tell you. You see
Oh,
her.
tell us a great story.
Let
Wait.
me tell
Tell.
you. You see what a beautiful woman she has grown up to be and everything, and she's stylish and she's got the hair and
Style in the
everything.
profile.
You know this and that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this young lady. She was
She's
the bully.
Tony.
She was the bully of the neighborhood. The
Oh my
bully.
God, now they're going to start
She
with
was
that.
the bully. One day I told my sister, you talking like stories, because she
Yes.
was the bully. She was my little sister was like a little pretzel. She was so thin, and Tonita, not Tony, not Jackie was her sister. I just like to bust her balls. Uh, she was, she was and she all my sister come crying, and I used to
Oh
look
my
out the
God.
window. I
God,
was
this
the
is not
older brother,
good.
and I go no. And I told
We
Cynthia,
were
you
kids,
remember the
typical
old
kids,
metal
guys.
trash cans, not the
Oh my
plastic, it
God, the
was old
famous
metal and
story.
everything.
Oh
You had like
Lord.
the Tom Terrific that you put on your head, the top. I said, Cynthia, go out there. Next time she
Tony.
pushes you,
Now
just
the
have
whole
it near
world's
you
going to know.
and break it over her head. That'll be the last time. She did that one day.
Oh
And oh my
God.
God, I didn't expect
He
it to
didn't
happen, but
expect his
little
sister
kids,
to
I'm a
do
big
it.
brother. I remember the mothers yelling
Oh,
and this and
Tony.
that. It was such a disaster. And
The
both of them,
parents
because
ended up at my front door.
we lived like 8 feet apart. The two
Yeah,
houses with
exactly.
just
Yeah.
grass in between, and
Oh my
and
goodness.
both of them were looking across each other, crying because they were punished. They couldn't play,
Yeah.
and
I
they
don't
were
know how long
crying
we
to
were
be
punished for that
together
one,
and
Tony.
everything and all that. That's what growing up is
Yeah.
about. And
But
you know
this is
what?
lifetime friendships. You know, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
and those are things I cherish the most. Memories,
Yeah.
So do
beautiful.
I. As we get more mature in life, we cherish the memories even more.
You know
And
what,
there and
Cynthia?
oh,
Sorry that. And back then, there weren't plastic trash cans; they were made of metal. Because I
oh
feel
my
really bad.
God. So
Thank God.
true.
Just don't
So
let
true.
Danny find out. I don't want him
I
ever to
actually
take
was
it
a
out on me.
very mellow, very calm, okay, as a child. But we were typical kids and we had a ball. Yeah. And
Yeah,
now I'm
we did.
enjoying
We
the
had a
evening
blast.
with Tony and Danny and
Kids
our
will be
friends
kids.
here.
Yes. Typical
Yeah.
kids
Okay,
are
Te
good.
guys.
quiero, te quiero.
Okay.
Cuídate.
Thank you,
Cuídate,
Tony.
Tony.
I love you, darling.
I love you too.
Thank you, baby.
Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, guys. So we will see you.
Let's
Go.
change. Let's change the
How about we'll go
subject.
ahead and we'll let Cynthia go, and then we can do a little sign off with Carlito. How about that?
Okay. And
Are we
so
gonna
you'll go
have
ahead and
Melanie?
Yes.
Every time I see you, I see people waiting. I don't know
I'll
if
be
it's
right there.
anybody on the program,
I love
anybody
you too.
watching
Okay,
this.
thank you.
Is this live or is this really happening? I don't know.
Yes. This is really live.
Oh,
Oh,
this
okay,
is
good,
live.
good.
So how
But
about do we
we
have
have some gifts. We have some
yeah, what are we gonna
prizes. You
do
have
today,
questions.
Melanie?
Oh, so you have to tell us. Actually, I would have gotten that from you eventually, but the only way to win tonight is to comment. Every comment is an entry to win. So I just told them to comment, and I'm gonna go in and do just like a
Okay.
raffle of all of the and
Beautiful.
Well,
Well,
then,
it's Wednesday,
Melanie.
Friday, guys. So we're gonna go when
how
the
many
bobbleheads to
winners
start.
how many winners do I get to pick? Yeah, that's what we need you guys to tell us. How many
Two
winners and
winners.
what
Two
is
winners
each? Okay, two
tonight.
winners.
3.
Three? Okay, three winners.
Never pick
Three's
anything
a
in
charm,
pairs.
right? Three's a
Never
charm.
in pairs and odds. 3 winners.
Okay, got it. I
Oh,
always
good
usually think
point.
in threes too, because we were three siblings. I always think in threes. Oh, she went to get something. Okay, here we go.
Cynthia,
It's
what
a
a beautiful
beautiful
day!
night.
What a beautiful day today! I'm
Oh
so
God,
happy
it's
to
been
see you. I'm
it's
glad
been
we haven't
me
seen each other in
too.
so long. My God,
I know, and I
last time I
miss
saw
you.
you
But I
was
feel like I see you all
December.
the time since we're on the
Yeah,
So
that's
podcast
I
great.
and the computer and always talk.
We haven't seen
Oh
each
wait, and
other.
the show today, Smoke and Talk, was fabulous.
that's
I
what I'm
Oh,
loved
saying.
it.
Is
thank
that what
you.
you're
My
talking about?
brother Carlos was on Smoke
Oh
and
yeah.
Talk today.
I can't
That
wait to
was
watch
another
that.
fabulous
I'm hate
show.
that I missed that. How did the heck did I miss that?
So even though I haven't physically seen him, but since we've been on the computer and working,
Well,
it's a blessing.
it's
But
someday,
today there was
someday, and I know that someday when Melanie comes to visit us, which
oh
is
she is.
our
Soon.
invitation is open, and she knows it because Cynthia and I will bring Liana and everybody and
Are
Mark.
you just
Absolutely, we would
Uh,
yeah,
love that.
she's got one of the things that I'm going to ask her as a favor to help me to figure this crap out because I was on a show today and I was calling Jose on another line and
Mm, that
I
lights in the
just
middle.
this technical stuff. Listen, I'm a farmer, a plow, a shovel. I could figure that shit out. But this stuff about all this stuff, and I can't even see all these little things up there. You got to hit
Yeah,
this
but
and that, and
sometimes the Wi-Fi doesn't work 100%. That was from she was in Austria.
she was
I think she
broadcasting
was
from
right.
Austria, yes,
Yeah.
in a place that was not her studio.
So that's what
She
Oh
it
the
yeah.
only
was.
place that she could smoke a cigar,
Right. And she
and
was smoking a Fuente Open Sex Blue.
yes, she was, and that
Yeah.
was the only place that she could smoke a cigar and broadcast legally. So she went there. I think that they may have had some influence or some reasoning why there was such a difficulty. Because I had a great Wi-Fi. I kept looking at my phone,
And it was
but it
wonderful
was
too.
constantly cutting off and everything. But you know what? It was worth every minute of it. It to
But
me, it was
today's
a
been a
very
fabulous, another
deep.
great Fuente Friday.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was
It was
beautiful.
good. Very good. And
Yep.
then plus JJ Williams was doing his thing with Lord Puffer Fuente Friday.
Oh, you know what?
They
I missed
changed it
it
to 3
today.
p.m. Well, because
I
you were on the show with
I was
Denise.
on the show, but you know what?
They did it at 3
Uh,
p.m. now. They changed the time.
was it good?
Mm. Yes. Well, I was concentrating on
Okay,
yours,
okay,
and then I
okay.
went
I'm
back to
trying.
his,
You're
went back
too
and forth.
smart because I'm catching you. Were you watching JJ and Lord Puffer, or you were supporting your brother,
I
or
was
you were going
100%
back and
supporting my
forth?
brother, but then of
You
course
were
I had
going
to go
back and
and support
forth.
them a little bit.
It's okay,
Come
man. It's
on, man. We
okay.
got to keep the peace, right, Melanie? We do a little bit of everything.
Oh
We
yeah.
can.
She's learning all
Melanie,
the.
No, it
She's
was
learning all
fantastic.
it's all.
Melanie,
Hmm?
you know, you talk. Which my sister mentions keeping the peace. And I was never,
You got to
ever, ever,
multitask.
ever on this virtual. What do you call this stuff? Virtual,
Virtual.
whatever it
Virtual
is,
live, live.
Yeah. We're doing a
whatever
lot of
this
that
shit
these
is called.
days.
I don't know, but anyway, uh, you mentioned that there was a show tonight that a lot of shows I'm on because you recommend. You're the one that got me involved with this,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
this is it's a live lounge that's always open actually. I mean, I got to give props to Carl for doing this, but he created a live lounge. So, and it's actually a URL link, so it's you don't have to download anything. So you just
Beautiful.
go to yeah. So it's like you go to the website and boom, you're inside of a room with everybody with other people, and
Really? Wow.
yeah, and it's always open. You don't have to always
That
there might not
sounds fun.
it, it's genius.
That's
That's
fantastic.
my
So you
little
want?
sister.
Yes.
I told.
Right.
That's
I
Listen,
know.
did
Not
I
for
not say
nothing.
she's the party animal?
Oh
She
Lord
is
have
yeah.
the
mercy.
party
I
animal.
love it. I think I mean, I know that I don't of course we don't want, COVID to continue, but the
No,
fact
but
that
we're trying the best to make it work.
well,
But Melanie,
I love being all these
Melanie,
yeah.
you're in a very good point, and I want you to continue because I don't want to speak for you, but there's so much positive things that for our world under these very
Yep.
controlled and restricted in horrible conditions, that we have been able to reach out to so many people around the world that would have never been possible
And
to
a
hear my
blessing in
voice
that way.
or my sister's voice or your voice if it wasn't for the pandemic and this new
Mhm.
world of
I agree.
communicating.
We've connected with so many people. And Melanie,
And,
we met you, darling.
Oh yeah, absolutely, right? This wouldn't have happened,
Love it.
obviously. You know what's funny is that for me personally, this is what I tried to get across to so many, great companies. And they would just say, no, our clients are not on the internet. That's not where they, and it was just like, oh my God, they so are. They're everywhere. Even your competition is on the internet. And
Everybody, which is
yeah,
wonderful. I think it's fantastic.
exactly. So to me, and this was evolution. It was like, you know what? If you're not gonna listen, I'm going to demand it.
There
So
you go.
okay, tell me
Okay, well,
about
tell
the,
us about the winners. Let's do it.
yes.
no, I'm gonna pick the winners this evening and just
Okay,
after
three.
this. So I go through the list and I just
Beautiful.
pick. But we need to know what they're getting. So the first winner is getting
Definitely it's
uh
Fuente Friday, so I say definitely bobblehead. That where's
bobblehead.
Carlito? 100%. Right,
Okay.
brother? Yes.
You
And then
And
just,
we, how about a hat? Our
yeah,
father always said put a hat on everybody's head.
I
We have the
love that.
Fuente Open Sex Society hats we can give, which I love.
Woo.
Okay.
Okay. And then second,
I would say an ashtray. I love our
they're
ashtrays.
beautiful.
Our beautiful ashtrays. Maybe like a green one. I love the green one. They're all beautiful. I love
yeah.
the green.
I do too. Did you see my new video I just put out?
I will see it.
I had the ashtrays and the bobbleheads like switching colors, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
it switched
Wow, I
colors."
haven't seen that yet. I got to see it.
I
It was cute.
will.
I,
I, okay, an ashtray and a bobblehead for the second. And then how about for the third, our beautiful Arturo Fuente coffee cups with some coffee, which is
Ooh.
phenomenally. It's so delicious, so
with the
tasteful.
coffee, with the
The
Fuente
coffee, yes, of
Cuban
course, with the
Cuban coffee.
coffee, right?
Yeah,
The coffee cups
coffee,
and the coffee. How's that?
beans, and coffee, or beans
Beautiful.
and cups and beans.
And then you can handle that later.
Yep, exactly.
Okay,
So that I can
beautiful.
enjoy you guys now. So why don't you give
Okay.
us? Okay, so you already told us about Pete Johnson, guys. Be sure to catch us on
Wait,
Sunday.
Yes.
wait. But also, it's very important. They're all gonna, all of them will be. We're gonna include a humidor bag,
Oh, yes,
Fuente
yes,
humidor
yes, yes.
bag
Beautiful. Yes.
that has the Bovida system that you could is a traveling humidor bag, which does the only
Yes.
thing I use. I've been using it now for
I
what,
use it
15
as well all
years.
the time.
It holds 10 cigars, 12 cigars, depending on the size, and it's it's said to be a 6 month humidor, but really it could be a year or whatever. But
Really?
I travel my
Especially if you
cigars. Keeps
change
your
the little
cigars at
packs in there,
perfect
the Yuma
humidity,
packs.
and it's unbelievable. So they're
And they
gonna
won
have
an
each
award
each
today
one
at
of
the
the
Cigar
winners gonna have a
Journal
humidor bag.
ceremonies. Yes. That's
So they
perfect.
have their own traveling humidor.
Yes.
Sweet. I
Okay,
think
so
that's
we got
fabulous.
it. That's a good
So,
idea. They work
so
beautifully. And they also received an award, so congratulations to Tim and Sean as well.
oh,
There was a lot of
Yeah, of
awesome.
course, of
congratulations
course.
today.
They're
Yes.
constantly have been awarded by
Yes.
the
Every year.
consumers in the industry, by the peers, for being the most needed, the best accessory, and everything. They're constantly awarded because it is. Because the relative humidity for cigars is just as important as the right temperature for wines and for taking care of them aging and everything. So
I think
it's
it's almost
something.
more important.
Yes, yes,
Very
I think
important.
so. I
Yes.
think so.
I
Absolutely,
think
I
it's more
agree.
So I
important than
think they'll
wine.
I
enjoy
believe
that
in it.
as well. Well, thank all our listeners. Thank you for tuning in today on this Fuente Friday. We have a lot
Wednesday,
to celebrate,
Friday.
and we look forward to Sunday to meet the professor. Please join in. It's a beautiful way to bring everybody together, and you constantly are learning, constantly, every Sunday. Please tune in.
But
We
I just want to
appreciate it.
add, Cynthia,
Okay.
that we've had the superstars. This is not about promoting
We
cigars. It's not
have.
about ratings. It's not
We
about
have.
tastings, or it's not about accolades. The superstars of the industry.
We certainly
Obviously,
have.
this started during the pandemic, and we have a
Yep.
future to go. So
Yes, we do.
we haven't had everybody in the show yet,
But we
But
will.
we've had people on the show to speak about their life, their stories.
Yes, to
This is
share.
something that's documented by their own feelings, their own words, unedited, which I think is
Yes.
very important.
I spoke with
Unedited,
Gary
from the
Pesh
heart,
today.
from the heart.
There's
And I think this is
this is
something
definitely
that
gonna be in
anybody who loves
history.
cigars and want to know about cigars, this is like the Smithsonian Institution, the
Sharing one
library
another's
of the history
lives.
of cigars. And I
Uh,
encourage everyone to go
I'm
to.
gonna be writing a book when I'm 60.
Yeah,
Just
I know,
kidding.
right? Well,
Well,
last
you
week
know
we
what?
had
You
Gary
better start
Pesh.
sooner because when you're 60, I
Oh
will have
God,
to. You have
I
to.
don't even want to think about it.
You're gonna have to uh, read it while you're smoking cigars. Maybe the smoke will take it up to me so I can follow your words.
Oh
But
Lord.
Meet the Professor. It's a great show, great
Exactly.
people. It's not about promoting cigars. It's about
It's about the
sharing
people.
our
Yes.
life with everyone, with
Amen.
the greatest people in the industry. And every week, the great guests will continue to come week after week. There's so many other people who have already accepted to come. It's not about cigars, it's about the people.
I
And that's
agree.
one thing that's so important that Meet the
Amen.
Professor is the platform it provides that is about the people. So thank you, Melanie. Melanie, one
I'll see
last
you guys
question.
Sunday.
How
Yes.
in the world do I get inside this lounge in your world from the Dominican Republic with love? How do I just
You're gonna let us
It's
know that,
I'm
Melanie,
gonna
send me
okay?
the link? Send me
Send
the
us
I
the
link.
link. Oh my God,
I
you're
will
gonna
send
make like a hashtag. Send us the link
oh
because Carlos
this
and
is
I always say, Melanie, send us
yeah,
the
that's
link.
hilarious. Oh my gosh, she just said it
Right?
now.
Right? We need to
Yep,
make that
yep,
a
yep.
hashtag.
She's
We'll be
good. I
part
like
of
it.
it.
You know what? You know what? I think that it's a Fuente thing. We do this
Oh gosh.
intentionally
Or
because when
our
we
generation.
when we care for people, we have a tendency to depend on them, and then we always want them to know that we need you. So we're always going to ask you, send us a link.
Send us the link. Well, you give us the information, and I'm going to say goodnight. I'll see you all Sunday. Have a beautiful weekend, and I look forward to Pete Johnson. Thank you, Pete, for accepting our invitation. And last week we had Gary Pesh. I spoke to him today, and he said
Amazing.
how
He was
overwhelmed he was with the love that he received, and what a beautiful experience to be able to reminisce
awesome.
back, to be able to share with us.
Wow.
He loved being on Meet the Professor. He couldn't say enough beautiful things about it today. So
That's
it's going to be
awesome.
Sunday's going to be another great show. Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodbye so I can get to my friends, but I love
Bye.
you
Have a
all.
great weekend,
Thank you,
Cynthia.
Melanie.
Thank you.
Bye bye,
Continue
everyone.
celebrating your your birthday weekend. Let us
Happy
know
birthday,
about the
Melanie.
lounge,
Send
and
me the
Carlito and
link.
I will join in.
I
Send
will.
us the
I'm
I will.
joining
link.
in.
Okay. All right. Good
I
night,
will send you the
guys.
link, and
Please.
I'm. I feel so terrible. Bye. Okay. Bye, Cynthia. We'll see you later.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. All right.
So it seems as though that it is true. Ruth Bader Ginsburg just passed away.
Who? Bill
Ruth
Fader?
Bader. Yeah.
Oh my God. Sad
Yeah.
news. Sad news.
That is so sad.
Bill Fader was one of the greatest retailers, an icon on the industry. Um, it is, you this that's what I was speaking about earlier when I mentioned that. I mentioned the show before, and I spoke to Reinhardt about we got to remember the people who are there before us, pay respect. Bill Fader is one of the icons or one of the great retailers out of Washington. But besides being Fader as a retailer, he was the president of the RTDA for so many years. I don't know how old he was, but you know what? I just hope he lived a long life, and in his ending, he was able to fulfill all his dreams, and he left in peace. Because we're all gonna go there. Bill,
Yeah.
I'll see you soon. Hopefully not too soon, and we'll enjoy a cigar together. But I do remember him. It's something like you think Carlito, wow, the cigar maker or whatever of all this, blah blah blah. I remember when I used to go to events 25, 30 years ago and walk into a national convention that I used to shake before I would even get near Bill Fader,
Wow.
because he was somebody that was like an icon, so important. So everything is relative and all that, but I just send my prayers, my thoughts to the family, my condolences.
Uh-oh. Oh, there he is.
And I just stopped it. To the entire cigar industry, we lost a big hero, big icon. I have not heard from him for many years, but I'm very blessed and grateful to have known him.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm glad I asked you about her.
And how
Like,
did you find out, dear Melanie?
I was pulling up the website to tell you exactly where to go for the I think it's called zoomcigarbar.com. To tell you to tell you that. And then I
Please,
saw
aside from that, I want to get on there, but it's a lot easier when you send me a link and
I will, of
I
course I
look
will.
in there and I'd see like a little blue line and I press the button.
Yeah, no, I was just
But
hoping
anyway,
that
let
it's
me
anybody
listen.
else.
uh, Amongst all the sadness, because we lose people every day that have been a part of our life, and you start realizing that is life. And today it's me, or tomorrow is you, or us, or it's them, but it's part of our life. So, what that touches on a different way. Each one of us are different, but it goes deep and it makes you ask yourself, what am I going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Are we going to keep keeping our egos high? You be Are we going to keep on wanting to be better than our brother or trying to prove something? Or are we going to all try to hug each other and be one and help each other and all lift each other? And within our industry, it's something that you mentioned Bill Fader, he worked very hard for. It's the lifting everybody as one. And we could never accomplish this. We can never accomplish this perfection of being one if it's not inclusive of the big manufacturers and the small manufacturers, the
I
medium
don't
manufacturers, the boutique manufacturers, the brick and mortar retailers, the big retailers, and the
uh,
most important element of all, which I sincerely believe in.
Bill. Okay, so it
The wait,
wasn't
wait,
Bill.
wait, wait, wait.
No, it
Let me
wasn't Bill.
finish.
I have to
The
correct you,
consumer, the
Carl.
consumer, the
Okay, but
consumer is the
Carlito.
people.
Okay, but it wasn't Bill. It wasn't Bill Bader who passed away. Did you
Oh
know that? It
shit!
was.
I just buried somebody who had been dead for 20 years. Melanie, could you edit this whole thing and just censor it? Because holy, Melanie, pow pow, pow pow. What happened? Was it Bill Fader? Oh shit!
It was Ruth.
I thought he
It's
had passed away years ago.
no,
But
it's
you know
Ruth
what? Since I
Bader.
live in the
And
Dominican Republic, you know what? I'm so embarrassed. Bill Fader had passed away years ago. I realized. But you know what? I'm so
they said
focused
they
on what.
still love you. They love you. They were
Wait,
correct. They
wait,
were
wait, 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 wait. Time out. I'm so
okay.
focused. I'm so focused on what you're saying that I forget my logic and my libraries back there telling me Bill Fader passed away some time ago.
Yeah. So this was.
But Melanie, don't kill him again, please. Once is enough.
Oh, okay, but it was Ruth. So it was Ruth Bader. So it's the
Oh well,
our our Supreme Court justice. Still a big fighter, which I'm hoping that. And I don't. I thought she still has a lot to do with the obviously with cigars. I'm sure, right?
you know what? I hope so. But anyway, my heart and they're like everybody else. I know that they have family, the people who love them, and every death affects so many people. It changes people's life, and we have to learn from that because death is It's part of being born, and we have to learn from that. It's going to happen to all of us and everything. And I'm learning that. And in my age, I'm losing so many people, so many friends, and everything. And you know what? It's part of life. But my condolences to the family. God bless. That's why, Melanie, is what we're trying to do. What you try to do is bring a giggle to somebody's heart. It's a smile. Look at that beautiful smile. Don't ever lose that smile.
Oh no,
That's
not
what
with you
life's
guys
about.
around.
It's about when you go in an elevator and somebody's there. You're from Tennessee. Tennessee, that is one of the most beautiful states that I've ever visited, where people smile. I'm from the South. People smile, and people are
Yeah.
learning to smile up north too. And I think that is the many years ago. They had a reputation. I'm talking about in the 70s. Nobody would look at you. Nobody. They were afraid of you. They didn't know if you were a criminal or what. Everybody
Yeah.
was afraid of everybody in the 70s. And I tell you one thing, that changed a lot. And all of a sudden, you go to New York and everybody says hello, good morning, smile, they smile back. I don't want that to ever be lost. I think it's beautiful. And I think that's something that's very Southerner. I know that I'm prejudiced because I'm from the South. My breakfasts were with grits, grits and eggs and grits. I grew up on grits. I love grits. My mom made grits on Sunday, but cornbread and grits and everything. But I just think that it doesn't matter where you're from, man. It's just there's something that Arturo Sandoval, who paid tribute to your birthday.
Yes,
There's
he
a
was
song that he
amazing.
played, and I'm gonna ask him to play it again, or maybe Meet the Professor if he's around. It's a song that really is the key to the heart, the language of the world. And the name of that song, listen to it. Name Smile. It doesn't cost you anything. Smile. A smile, a smile could make the world turn around and keep the world. I don't want to get philosophical. I'm into cigars and everything, but I really truly believe these things. It's cigars are part of that world, and I want to thank you very much. We're going to move on to the lounge. You have a great night.
Yeah.
Take care. Uh, don't
We
feed
can't.
Winston. Don't feed Winston too much because he runs faster than the ball. So I think he's on some kind of steroids or something because I don't know
He
how he
does.
does that. He
I
just woo, and then he comes back. Woo, 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 woo. Where's the ball? We're going squeak, 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 squeak. Woof.
It's so funny. It's so true. Okay, Carlito, we will see you over there in the other lounge room. And thank you so much. You can't.
I'll
I
be
don't.
there in a couple of minutes, 50 minutes, whatever it takes. But
Yeah. Check your.
I will never show up if I don't have the link. Send the link.
I will. All right, guys. Thank you for joining, and I will pick out a winner soon. So, adios, amigos.
Good night and welcome to Melanie's Corner, the hot spot on Friday evening.